Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
And good evening, everyone. My name is Sean Bierk. The broadcast call today from the Ralph Engelstad Arena. Thief River Falls, the site of the Section 8A girls basketball tournament, where the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds, the 5 seed in the East half, get set to tangle with the Sacred Heart Eagles from the West half. Good afternoon. My name is Sean Bierk. The broadcast call. Thanks to all our sponsors. They make it possible. Please patronize the fine advertisers that you hear and see throughout the broadcast. Thanks to your live event engineer for the afternoon, that is Tom Lano. This is our Hoban's Plumbing and Heating pregame show. Whether it's plumbing or heating, the professionals are Hoban's Plumbing and Heating. You can call them at 218-983-3611. Hoban's Plumbing and Heating, serving the Lakes area and beyond for over 30 years. It is Hoban's Plumbing and Heating. Here in our pregame show, we'll talk to the head coach of the Thunderbirds, John Severson. We'll talk to the head coach of the Sacred Heart Eagles, Brian Lowe. We'll take a look at our keys of the game. We'll have your starting lineups, and we'll have your opening tap. We're getting you set here. It is high school basketball. This is game 3 here of 4 today in Ralph Engelstad Arena. We'll go to our first timeout. We'll come back. We'll get into the pregame show with our coach's comments. Brian Lowe will join us next. It's the Sacred Heart Eagles, the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds. Section 8A girls basketball is on Gold 101.5 KRJM, yourliveevent.com, and Garden Valley Television.
Welcome to 413 Mechanical, your premier destination for precision welding and industrial solutions in the Grand Forks region. Specializing in steel and pipeline, structural welding, and complex pipe fitting, our skilled team delivers exceptional results every time. We also excel in plant maintenance, millwright services, and comprehensive preventative maintenance programs. We would also like to wish the best of luck to the Sacred Heart Eagles in tonight's game action. Visit 413mechanical.com to learn more about us or call 218-791-2482. The
Waubun Education Association would like to wish the best of luck to the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbird teams and wish them the best of luck this season. Proud to cheer on and support the Thunderbird students in the classroom and in all extracurricular activities. Your hard work and dedication make them proud to work with you every day as part of the Waubun-Ogama White Earth School District. Good luck and go Thunderbirds! From all
If you're thinking about updating your bathroom or kitchen, don't wait until the last minute. Planning is key. At Ada Building Center LLC on Highway 200 East Edge in Ada, you can check out the brand new displays with the latest in cabinets, countertops, and floor coverings. The Ada Building Center LLC team will guide you through designs and help you secure trusted contractors for the job. Stop today and start planning your remodel. 218-784-3661 or visit adabuildingcenter.com. Ada Building Center, your project starts here.
Kyle Larson here for Franson Bank and Trust. We are a Farmer Mac approved lender that can offer operating lines of credit, land, equipment, and facility financing. Our lending experts understand the farm economy and climate in and around the Ada area. With a fast underwriting process and local decision making, you can save time on all farming and ag-related inquiries. Contact our Ada office today to learn more. Franson Bank and Trust, real people, real results. Member FDIC.
What's going on today?
I've got a planter in the shop, and I had the guys from Agassiz Precision Ag come over and do an inspection.
You upgrading systems, or are you working on maintenance?
Both, actually. We walked some fields last summer and found areas where we can improve. So we are installing Delta Force and some new opening discs.
Yeah, I bet we're in the same boat. I should give them a call.
Yep, they will come out and look over the planter with you and put a plan together. They are the guys I go to for answers.
Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Give us a call at 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
At Life Care Medical Center, our employees are part of a team who care not only for the patients we serve, but for each other. With a wide range of opportunities, both medical and non-medical, Life Care is the perfect choice for those seeking a first job opportunity or career transition. Beyond growing your career and thriving within our culture, experience highly competitive benefits as part of our Total Rewards program. Choose Life Care Medical Center.
I know they do some different things defensively, so we kind of have to be ready for anything against them, and they're scrappy, so we've got to take care of the ball.
How's your team playing right now?
I think pretty well. We've won, 13 in a row or something like that, which you always get a little nervous about going into playoffs, but we've played pretty well down the stretch and won our last 4 games against some pretty good opponents, so feel good about where we're at.
What, as far as the things you'd like to maybe see your team improve on, maybe some things they need to get better at here at this point in the playoffs?
Yeah, we've shot the ball really well the last, 8-9 games. Tuesday at UMC, we did not shoot very well, and from the free throw line. And so I'd like to see that, get back up there again. But rebounding, we worked a lot on rebounding about mid-year because that was kind of a weak point for us, just boxing out and getting defensive rebounds. And so that's got to continue to get better, and we just got to work the ball inside and then out.
How about as far as depth goes? Is this a pretty deep basketball team at this point?
Yeah, I really like our depth. We've kind of, our lineup and our rotation has kind of varied over the course of the year, but I feel like we've got 4, maybe 5 girls, off the bench that can come in and really help support and defend, rebound, and make shots if we need them to.
Coach, I appreciate the comments. Best of luck here tonight.
Sounds good. Thank you.
That is Brian Lowe. He's the head coach of the Sacred Heart Eagles, joining us here in our pregame show. Our pregame coach's comments are brought to you by Midwest Bank in Waubun. Hovens Plumbing and Heating, Main Street Station, Delia Fertile pregame show on the air. We're getting you set for the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds and the Sacred Heart Eagles, the Section 8A quarterfinals from Ralph Engelstad Arena in Thief River Falls. We'll take a break. Come back, we'll hear from John Severson, head coach of the Thunderbirds, when our pregame show continues on Gold 101.5 KRJM, yourliveevent.com, and Garden Valley Television.
All Works Underground Utilities, LLC specializes in directional boring and plowing of underground utilities. Contact Dylan Stevens, 218-261-3090. Power lines, communications, water and sewer lines. All Works LLC can get the job done. All Works LLC works with residential and construction contractors in Minnesota and North Dakota. Contact Dylan Stevens with All Works LLC, 218-261-3090.
So many things make Warroad special. The community involvement, the number of activities that either as adults or for our children are really endless.
Being able to know who my kids are hanging out with, who are their parents, how can we make sure that everybody is keeping each other safe? It takes a village from that side.
It really is a small town, but has a huge heart. Come join us in Warroad.
This is Drew Ness, your local ag business banker at American Federal Bank in Ada. Over my nearly 2-decade career, I've prided myself on being a relationship lender, listening to my customers, and providing custom-tailored solutions based on their financial goals. With true local decision-making done right here in the Red River Valley, you can be sure American Federal Bank will be with you every step of the way. Call 784-7121 or stop by the office and visit with me, Drew Ness, your local experienced ag business banker at American Federal Bank in Ada, member FDIC.
Marijuana is now legal for people aged 21 and older.
I always tell my younger patients that using marijuana while you're young can hurt how your brain grows. It can harm learning, memory, and attention.
And they need to know that the use of marijuana is illegal for anyone under the age of 21. That means it's age restricted, just like using alcohol, tobacco. That means you have to be 21 or older to use it.
Be a team player. Talk to your kids. This message was paid for by the Cannabis and Substance Use Prevention Grant.
Red River Valley winters are demanding. The expert heating and plumbing technicians at Bears Home Solutions will keep your home warm, dry, and comfortable all winter long. when winter's chill is in the air.
You need a bear in there.
Check out bearshomesolutions.com.
Live in comfort and community at Benedictine Mission Coordinator. Seniors can enjoy the ease of 1 or 2 bedroom apartments, now available at a new low price. Each apartment features a full kitchen and bath, washer, dryer, along with utilities included, and a daily continental breakfast. Stay connected with social activities and worship services. Plus, there's convenient transportation and indoor access to therapy services and the Essentia Health Clinic. To learn more or schedule a tour, call 218-521-0161 for Benedictine Mission Coordinator.
John Severson is the head coach of the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds. Joins us for a match against Sacred Heart here. Second time with the Eagles, this time in the playoffs. Tell me some things about that early season matchup you had with Sacred Heart.
Well, I thought we played them pretty tough for the majority of the first half. About midway through, they went on a run. I think, at that time, I think it was our second or third game of the season. We weren't in very good shape, and they're a lot deeper than we were at that time, so they kind of took it to us from about that point. But I thought we played them pretty tough. Early they've got everything you need to be good. They've got size inside and skill, and they've got really good guards. So, what I remember about it was that we fought, but we just kind of ran out of energy early.
Playing here after a match against Boston, which you played pretty well. How was practice yesterday?
It was good. We had this time of year, you got to get ready for your next opponent in a short period of time. So, a lot of trying to just kind of rest the legs a little bit yesterday for the gals. They were kind of physically and mentally beat after that. It was a good game between the two teams on Thursday night. So, yeah, it was a good practice. Got a lot in, and we'll see. Hopefully, we got a lot in the tank today because we'll need it.
What are some of the things you're going to have to do in order to get this win and move on?
Well, just, transition. They get this big floor and their guards are really fast. I think we need to transition both defensively and offensively, really. But and then just, they've got a lot of size inside. So we're going to have to try to do our best job to limit them to one opportunity, one look at the basket. And if we can do those things, not turn the ball over and rebound fairly well, I think we'll be in it.
Fun experience for a young team to get this opportunity to play here, right?
It is. It's always fun to move on to this next round and get to play on this big floor and in front of relatively a lot of people from different towns and able to kind of show what you're made of.
John, I appreciate it. Best of luck here today.
Sounds good, Sean. Thank you.
That is John Severson. He's the head coach of the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds, joining us here in our pregame show. Our pregame coaches' comments are brought to you by Midwest Bank in Waubun. Checking, savings, loans, and more. Stop by and visit the friendly faces at Midwest Bank in Waubun. We'll go to a timeout. When we come back, more to come. Hoban's Plumbing and Heating, Main Street Station in Delhi, a fertile pregame show. The Sacred Heart Eagles, the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds, Section 8A Girls Quarterfinals from Ralph Engelstad Arena on Gold 101.5 KRJM, Mahnomen, Minnesota, YourLiveEvent.com, and Garden Valley Television.
Hi, I'm Tyler McGlynn, and I'm the owner and Assisted Living Director at Bethany Assisted Living in Fosston. We provide services for mentally ill and elderly in a safe and comfortable family setting.
I recommend it for people who want to come in here. The place is nice, the place is good, the staff's real friendly, and gets along with people. It makes you feel like family. We are family.
Exciting news from Bitker Inc. For a limited time, GT radio tires are on sale and you'll save $50 on every set of 4 tires. Upgrade your ride and keep your family rolling safely this winter season while pocketing extra cash. $50 savings on every set of 4 tires from Bitker Inc., located between Ada and Halsted. This offer will not last long. Visit Bitker Inc. or call 218-456-7467. Save $50 on every set of 4 GT radio tires.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro. You can see the latest inventory online at BloomfieldTrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro.
Nearly 1 million Minnesotans trust Minnesota Mutual Insurance to protect their homes, farms, and personal property. Bray Gently Mutual Insurance was founded in 1900 right here in Northwest Minnesota. We've been proudly serving Polk, Pennington, Red Lake, Marshall, Beltrami, Roseau, and surrounding communities ever since. Bray Gently Mutual Insurance in Thief River Falls, specializing in farm and residential insurance protection. Call 218-683-3200 or visit braygently.com.
Pregame Super Value of Mahnomen is proud to be your hometown grocery store. Featuring everyday low prices store-wide, make sure to check out their weekly sales flyer and don't miss out on the savings. They've got a great produce department, meat department, bakery, and so much more. It's easy to find low prices when you're shopping at Pregame Super Value of Mahnomen. Proud to be your hometown grocery store with everyday low prices. It's Pregame Super Value of Mahnomen.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions today and beyond with the Drain Tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Welcome back to Ralph Engelstad Arena, where we are getting you set for Game 3 today of this Section 8A tournament in girls basketball. Keys of the game are brought to you by Foston Chiropractic Clinic, downtown Foston. Whether it's chiropractic, acupuncture, nutritional supplements, and Dr. Gabe offers wave therapy, visit with Dr. Gabe. 218-435-6186, or you can go to FostonChiro.com for more information. Well, our keys for the Thunderbirds, well, you need to play a complete game. 36 minutes here. You need to get off to a good start. The start is going to be key for the Thunderbirds here today. They need to come out. Then offensively, they've got to put points on the board right away. And defensively, they need to get stops right away. Sacred Heart is kind of a complete team. They can go inside with their size with Lexi Lawrence and Lydia Risky. They can shoot the outside ball with Finley Horkin and Leah Sunby. So you've got to defensively play a complete 36 minutes. You need to be moving constantly on the defensive side of the ball. For the offensive side for the Thunderbirds, get to the basket and take good shots. You can't turn the ball over here today. You need to have each possession count, and I think that starts with just making sure that you get the ball at the floor, and then good shot options. Take care of the basketball. For the Sacred Heart Eagles, I think you control the tempo here. I think you got to turn this into maybe a little bit more of a running game. Pressure the guards defensively for the Thunderbirds. If you can pressure the guards, force them into some uncomfortable situations, that'll be a big thing. Rebounding will be big here for the Sacred Heart Eagles, as they have the height advantage, so they need to rebound the basketball here today to be successful, and then work the ball around. I think if you start with the inside game, that'll open up the outside game, and again, just make good shots, stay out of foul trouble here today. Those are your keys to the game. The keys of the game, they are brought to you by Foston Chiropractic Clinic, downtown Foston. 218-435-6186 or FostonChiro.com. We'll go to a break. When we come back, more to come. We'll talk about earlier games, and of course, we'll look ahead to the bracket. It's the Sacred Heart Eagles and the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds. It's high school girls basketball from Ralph Engelstad Arena in Thief River Falls on Gold 101.5 KRJM, YourLiveEvent.com, and Garden Valley Television.
At Deerwood Bank, we believe in the power of community. That's why we're committed to supporting our youth, both on the field and in the classroom. Whether it's sponsoring local sports teams or funding educational programs, we've been dedicated to helping our future leaders grow and succeed since 1910. Because at Deerwood Bank, we know that investing in our youth is investing in a brighter tomorrow. Visit us at any of our 14 Minnesota locations. Deerwood Bank, banking made nice and simple. Member FDIC.
I'm Dan Sukert, your Fargo-Moorhead and surrounding area Edward Jones financial advisor. We're all about financial investments, but we also value the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why my Edward Jones office is a proud sponsor of Park Christian Falcons basketball. Call 701-281-5264 for all your investment needs. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Farmers, are you shopping for a bank that has many flexible options tailored to fit your farm's unique financing needs? Franzen Bank is an approved Farmer Mac lender, meaning they can offer long-term, fixed-rate loans on equipment, land, operating lines of credit, and more. Being a Farmer Mac approved lender also means Franzen Bank can get you a decision quickly. Learn more at franzenbank.com/farmermac. Franzen Bank and Trust. Real people, real results. Member FDIC.
Gordon Construction of Mahnomen is a Native American-owned business proudly operating on the White Earth Indian Reservation since 1983. As a bonded general contractor, Gordon Construction provides years of experience in large, detailed, and within-budget projects. Gordon Construction is committed to the safety of its employees and the environment of its work sites. To learn more about Gordon Construction of Mahnomen, visit gcmahnomen.com or call 218-935-2191.
Embrace the joy of community at Halstead Living Center and Heritage House in Halstead, where wonderful neighbors and energetic minds come together. If you're seeking more than just a place to call home, you found the right spot with Halstead Living Center and Heritage House. Whether your interests lie in music, agriculture, sports, or dancing, you'll find someone who shares your passion and expertise. Discover a fulfilling lifestyle filled with connection and celebration with Halstead Living Center and Heritage House in Halstead. Get more information by calling 218-456-2105 or log on to halsteadlivingcenter.com.
Hoban's Plumbing and Heating, Main Street Station in Delhi, a fertile pregame show continuing here. Earlier today, we've already seen two games played here at Ralph Engelstad Arena. Earlier, it was the Kelliher Northolm Mustangs, a 90-52 win over the Climax Fisher Knights. Warren Elevator Oslo, they got a win over the Bagley Flyers, 72-23. So we know one semifinal game to be played Tuesday night. It will be Kelliher Northolm versus Warren Elevator Oslo in that semifinal matchup. Now the winner of this game between Sacred Heart and Mahnomen-Waubun, they'll move on to Tuesday. They'll face the winner between the last game of the day here at Ralph Engelstad Arena. That is Kitson County Central versus Lake of the Woods. Those two teams would square off here on Tuesday night as well in the section semifinal. So we're getting close here. We're just about ready for the opening tap. Sacred Heart and Mahnomen-Waubun tonight in the third quarterfinal game of the evening. We'll take a break. We'll come back. More to come here from Ralph Engelstad Arena, Thief River Falls, the Sacred Heart Eagles, the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds. It's high school basketball, Section 8A play on Gold 101.5, along with YourLiveEvent.com and Garden Valley Television.
Whether it's plumbing or heating, call the professionals with Hoban's Plumbing and Heating, 218-983-3611. Hoban's Plumbing and Heating works with Rheem water heaters, Tempstar furnaces, and they also work with geothermal, northern heat pumps, and they have North Star water softeners that you can buy or rent. Whether it's plumbing or heating, contact the professionals with Hoban's Plumbing and Heating to get the job done. Hoban's Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving the Lakes area and beyond for over 30 years. Call 218-983-3611.
Hi, we're Jim and Bernie Berkemeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us on a Montreal, Quebec City, and the Canadian Maritimes tour, July 30th to August 9th. Experience picturesque small towns, as well as the historic cities along the Atlantic coast, as we use roads and rails on this Canadian adventure. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, to request a brochure, to watch a travel show, and to book this tour.
Hi, this is Jordan Johnson from the Ada Borup West School. At Ada Borup West, we're committed to excellence and continually look to expand educational opportunities and experiences to teach and prepare students for various career opportunities. You are invited and encouraged to be involved in the Ada Borup West Schools for education, fine arts, and athletics. For more information, please visit today and find our website, ada.k12.mn.us. Ada Borup West School, home of the Cougars.
Jacobson Red Angus Annual Bull Sale, Thursday, March 19th at the ranch near Hitterdall, Minnesota. 60 of the region's highest quality Red Angus bulls, plus 12 elite hand-picked registered heifers. Request a catalog today. Same reliable program, new exciting genetics. March 19th, the Annual Bull Sale. Visit Facebook Jacobson Red Angus or call Gary Jacobson 701-361-3189. Jacobson Red Angus Annual Bull Sale. The sale will be live on TV auction. Thursday, March 19th, 1 p.m.
Your legacy matters. This is Kirk Fillion, Wealth Advisor with Franzen Investment Services. Estate planning isn't just for the wealthy. It's for anyone who wants to leave a legacy for their loved ones and ensure their wishes are honored. At Franzen Investment Services, we guide you through the process with care and clarity. Estate planning is complex. We can help make it simple. Let's talk about securing your legacy. Give me a call at 218-415-7139. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA, and SIPC.
Lakes Community Cooperative, we believe energy should come with something extra, trust. Whether you need propane for your home, farm fuel, or dependable delivery, we've got you covered. With hometown service and reliable supply, we're more than a provider. We're your neighbor. Lakes Community Cooperative, your co-op, our community.
Well, let's get into our starting lineups. The starting lineups are brought to you by West Main Pizza. They have locations in Ada and the Rail District in Dilworth. Of course, they are more than just pizza, including all of your favorite pizza options. They have specialty pizzas, dessert pizzas. They've got calzones. Of course, don't forget about their pasta options. And they've got so much more. But you got to stop by and you got to check it out. West Main Pizza with locations in Ada and the Rail District in Dilworth. Starting today, excuse me, for the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds. Thunderbirds, a 5 seed in the East subsection. They're going to go with a junior number 10, Katie Zimma. Freshman number 14, Emily Zimma. A junior number 20, Kennedy MacArthur. A freshman number 21, Kenley Severson. And a junior number 24, Peyton MacArthur-Gordon. Thunderbirds are coached by John Severson. Assistant coaches are Chris Skurzik, Aspen Stuhog, Tiffany Lundy. They wear the white jerseys, the teal and black trim, teal and black numbers and letters. Thunderbirds across the front. The Thunderbirds are 9-17. Again, the 5 seed in the East half of Section 8A. Now the lineup for the Sacred Heart Eagles. Starting for the Sacred Heart Eagles, a junior number 2, Finley Horkin. A junior number 3, Leah Sunby. Junior number 5, Lydia Risky. A senior number 10, Izzy Swickla. And a junior number 21, Lexi Lawrence. Sacred Heart, coached by Brian Lowe. Assistant coach are Scott Brecky, Rhea Rude, and Daryl Wilson. They wear the purple jerseys, the gold trim, gold numbers and letters, Eagles across the front. Sacred Heart, the number 1 seed in the West half of Section 8A West half play. They come into the record of 23-4. That's your starting lineups. The lineups are brought to you by West Main Pizza. They're more than just pizza. West Main Pizza with locations of Ada and the Rail District in Dilworth. We'll go to a timeout. We'll come back. Opening tap is next. Thunderbirds and Eagles. Section 8A high school basketball from Ralph Engelstad Arena on Gold 101.5 KRJM and YourLiveEvent.com along with Garden Valley Television.
Westmeister Dental is dedicated to providing its patients with the best appropriate dentistry to help them maintain their health, comfort, and beauty for their lifetime. We know every person is different, and we will help you stay healthy and offer the level of care that you desire. With offices in Kirkston at 1726 University Avenue or by phone, 281-4323. See or call Westmeister Dental today.
No matter the need, no matter the importance, Life Care Medical Center is here for you through it all. Find nurturing professionals providing personalized care and attention for parents and their newborns during the beginning of a new life. Find specialized surgeons giving life back to patients through a wide variety of outpatient and emergent surgeries. Find physical therapists guiding one through their most challenging times, but towards their best times. Find care close to home. Life Care Medical Center.
Linforce Agency and Auto Owners Insurance care about the success of our local communities, businesses, and farms. We are cheering right alongside you for area students, athletes, and their achievements. We're here to celebrate your milestones and are with you through the unexpected. Our team of insurance agents is committed to helping you find a policy that fits your needs. At any of our locations, we will work with you to ensure that you and those you care about most are protected. Give us a call today at 218-435-6585 and check out our website at linforceagency.com.
A full supply of building needs materials, shingles, insulation, and so much more. You'll find it at Mahnomen Building Materials on the north end of Main Street in Mahnomen. Not only do they carry the materials, they also have tools that you can buy or rent. They're a Milwaukee Tools dealer. They also have equipment that you can buy or rent, and they are now a steel dealer. Call today, 218-935-5631, or stop by Mahnomen Building Materials on the north end of Main Street in Mahnomen.
Welcome back to Ralph Engelstad Arena, Thief River Falls. Section 8A girls basketball. Glad to have you along with us here today. My name is Sean Bierk, the broadcast call of this one tonight on Gold 101.5 KRJM, YourLiveEvent.com, and Garden Valley Television. Tom Lano is my Your Live Event engineer for this broadcast. Again, thanks to all the sponsors. They make it possible. Please patronize and thank all the sponsors that you hear and see throughout the broadcast. And don't forget to click that like button on our Your Live Event page. Thunderbirds, a record of 9-17. They were victorious over Foston in the opening round of the Section 8A playoffs, as that's how they advanced here. Sacred Heart was victorious over the Stephen Argyle Central Storm, and that is what got them to this point. The winner of this game will move on to, of course, the Tuesday night matchup where they'll face off against either Kitson County Central or Lake of the Woods. We're about ready to go. Our opening tap brought to you by Gordon Construction. Gordon Construction, of course, Native American-owned construction company providing quality construction services to the entire area. It is Gordon Construction of Mahnomen. So again, the Thunderbirds will go with Katie Zimma, Emily Zimma, Kennedy MacArthur, Kenley Severson, and Peyton MacArthur Gordon. Sacred Heart will go with Finley Horkin, Leah Sunby, Lydia Risky, Izzy Swickla, and Lexi Lawrence. Lawrence has been battling knee issues here for a portion of the season, but Coach Brian Lowe said that she's good to go here for tonight. So we're about set to go here from Ralph Engelstad Arena. Earlier today, as mentioned, Kelliher Northholm was victorious over Climax Fisher 90-52. Warren Alvarado Oslo, they defeated Bagley 72-23. So to be in that semifinal, Kelliher Northholm versus Warren Alvarado Oslo in the semifinal matchup. Both teams being introduced here. About set to go. Should be a good one. These two teams played earlier in the regular season. They actually met back in December. It was like the fourth game of the season. Sacred Heart was victorious. 71-37 was the final there, with Sacred Heart coming out on top. It was a game in which Kenley Severson did not play in. She is here playing tonight. Open tap is brought to you by Gordon Construction, Native American construction-owned construction company located in Mahnomen. It'll be Kennedy MacArthur jumping against Lexi Lawrence. We're ready to go for this one here tonight. And here we go, MacArthur and Lawrence about to jump it up here. Opening tap controlled by the Sacred Heart Eagles. And it'll be Leah Sunby with the basketball. Picked up by Severson as soon as she gets across half court. She's going to hand it off to Finley Horkin. Horkin handed it off back onto the right side. This is a move coming back from Izzy Swickla. Swickla will give it back to Sunby on the right side. Sunby will look for some space. Sunby spinning back to Swickla. They tried to force it into Lexi Lawrence, kicking it back out to Swickla. Lawrence is slow to get up. So they come back up top. Here is Finley Horkin. Horkin kick out. Here's a Swickla three. Good. Izzy Swickla opens the game. And it's 3-0 Sacred Heart. Severson trying to work against the press as they loft it across to Emily Zima. Ball is loose, kept alive over to MacArthur Gordon, now turned over by the Thunderbirds. Coming back with it is Leah Sunby. Sunby is going to have someone trip over. It was Severson tripped right over the top of Leah Sunby. Sunby tried to kick it out and she turns it over. It was kind of like a two-car pileup right around that three-point line, top of the key. Ends up going out of bounds. It'll be Thunderbird basketball. MacArthur, that's actually Zima over to Severson. Severson into the left side to MacArthur Gordon. MacArthur Gordon gets the handle, gives it back to Emily Zima. Zima will swing it right side to Kenley Severson. Severson will look. Now switches it back to Katie Zima on the left side. Baseline, Kennedy MacArthur. Bounce baseball pass right into the hands of Leah Sunby and then turned back over to the Thunderbirds. Here is Kennedy MacArthur. Her shot is blocked. And back the other way comes the Sacred Heart Eagles. Pushing the basketball is Finley Horkin. Horkin drives in. Misses the shot, and the rebound actually goes off of two Mahnomen-Waubun players. Ends up out of bounds. So it'll be Sacred Heart basketball. Tom Lano enjoying some delicious nachos. They're good. They're real good. Me and Jacob had some earlier. Lawrence kicks it back out. Sunby's going to loft a three. That's off the mark. Rebound down to Lawrence, and Lexi Lawrence scores on an easy one. It's 5-0 Eagles. 5-0. Severson kicks it back to MacArthur Gordon. Sacred Heart trying to get that trap set into the middle to Kennedy MacArthur. MacArthur will look to the left side to Emily Zima. Zima back up top to MacArthur Gordon. Now she'll look to swing it back to Kenley Severson, top of the key. Severson looks, leaves it left side, Emily Zima. Zima looks to penetrate, now stops, got cut off, kicks it up top to Severson, 10 on the shot clock. Here's Kenley Severson back to Emily Zima. Zima back to Severson. She's got a loft of three on the way, no good. Long rebound coming down to Katie Zima. Katie Zima will hold up, back into the corner to Emily Zima. She'll penetrate. Emily Zima tried the extra pass. Now it's knocked loose. MacArthur Gordon ends up with it, and she's trying to find room. She hits the deck, turns it over. Threw it right into the hands. Looked like Lydia Risky ended up with it, and here comes Leah Sunby into the corner. Finley Horkin on the baseline. Horkin pushed just a little bit on that baseline, and it'll be a foul on the Thunderbirds. So the foul is going on Katie Zima. Zima with the foul substitution. Lexi Lawrence is going to sit down. Bryn Stevens coming in. Lawrence favoring that leg. She has not been healthy with that knee, and she's taking her time to get to sitting down. So the inbound goes to Sunby in the corner. Sunby looks to make a move. Now she'll drive in, floats one up. It's no good, and a rebound down to Kenley Severson. Severson aboard it, pushes it ahead to Emily Zima, and Zima will bring it across. Zima, left side. Kennedy MacArthur takes a short jump shot. Looks like it was partially blocked. Coming away with it is Lydia Risky. Risky, Sunby, right side. Here's Swickla. Swickla holds up, gives it back up top to Horkin. Horkin, Swickla, nothing in the post. Back to Horkin. Horkin leaves it back for Swickla as they work that left side. Swickla stops. Her shot is blocked, but they call a foul on it. Foul called on the shot attempt. That will give Izzy Swickla a couple free throws. Foul's on Emily Zima. First personal, team second at the line of Swickla. First one is away, and that one's off the mark. It's 5-0 Sacred Heart leading, 15:04 to play in this first half of play. Second free throw up, good. Swickla's got 4 points. It's 6-0 Eagles. Thunderbirds looking for their first score. Skip it across to Emily Zima as they try and get that trap set. And then the Thunderbirds turn it over. Lydia Risky ends up with it. 5 turnovers on the Thunderbirds. Sunby will walk across. Leah Sunby moves it right side to Horkin. Now Risky. Lydia Risky tries a three, and that's good. Lydia Risky buries a three. It's 9-0 start for the Sacred Heart Eagles. And now it's Severson trying to make her way through the trap. Kicks it back to MacArthur Gordon. MacArthur Gordon stops right side. Severson. Severson lost the handle. Turnover on the Thunderbirds, their 6th. Sunby on the return. Here comes the Sacred Heart Eagles. 9-0 they leave. Right side. Horkin driving. Horkin on the drive is fouled, and she'll go to the line. Blocking foul called. Katie Zima is going to pick up her second. Finley Horkin at the line, shooting 2. Horkin. Free throw line tonight. Horkin makes the first one. Free throws tonight, sponsored by Amber Nefsker with Real Estate by Amber with Realty Experts, your local real estate expert. Thinking about buying or selling? Yeah. Call 701-799-4104. Second free throw, good by Finley Horkin, makes them both. It's an 11-0 start for the Sacred Heart Eagles. So into the ball game during the break, Kate Bernhoff came in. Left side, here's Katie Zimma. Zimma will give it back to MacArthur Gordon. Dishes down low, now kick out to Zimma. She's going to try a three. That one rolled across, no good. Rebounded by Kate Bernhoff. Bernhoff to Sunby. Sunby bringing it back across. It's an 11-0 lead for the Sacred Heart Eagles. They go right side to Finley Horkin. Horkin up top to Bernhoff. Bernhoff, nothing on the backside cut. Back to Sunby on the left. Sunby so quick. Dishes down to Stevens. Kick back out to Sunby. Sunby leaves it right side. Here's Horkin to Swickla. Corner. Bernhoff. She'll try that three. Good. Kate Bernhoff. She buries a three, and there's a timeout on the floor. Timeout Thunderbirds. Timeouts are brought to you by Gordon Construction, your Native American-owned construction company in Mahnomen. Your Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. 13:36 to play first half. Eagles lead the Thunderbirds 14-0.
At the Mahnomen School District, their mission is to provide the opportunity for high achievement for all learners, promoting academics, citizenship, and individual self-esteem with an emphasis on 21st century skills. For more information on the Mahnomen School District and what's going on at the school, log on to www.mahnomen.k12.mn.us. Good luck to the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds from the faculty, staff, and students at the Mahnomen School District.
14-0. Sacred Heart out to a quick start in this one, leading the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds. As the inbound will go to Kenley Severson. Severson on the right side, back up to MacArthur Gordon. Swinging left side to Emily Zimma, back to MacArthur Gordon. As she'll bring it across, leaves it right side for Kenley Severson. Severson working against Sunby. Severson coming to her right side, skip pass all the way across to Katie Zimma. Zimma skips it back to Severson. Severson in the baseline, leaves it for Kennedy MacArthur. She'll kick it across, and now the ball is loose. Still loose, and we're finally going to have a jump ball. It'll be possession arrow. Thunderbirds. Substitution, checking in. Ella Arnson coming in. Our substitutions are brought to you by Corey Berry Drywall of Ogama, 218-204-0143. Inbound coming. Skipped up top. Emily Zimma, excuse me. 5 on the shot clock. Zimma will hand it off to MacArthur Gordon. 2 seconds, 1 second. They're not going to get a shot off. Thunderbirds are going to turn it over. Just couldn't get a clean shot due to that Sacred Heart defense. It's 14-0. Sacred Heart leading, 13 to go. 13 minutes to go, first half. Sunby bringing it across. Here's Leah Sunby, picked up by Severson. Hands it off to Kate Bernhoff. Bernhoff goes bounce pass to Horkin. Horkin spins her way inside, and a foul called. Foul going against the Thunderbirds. And this foul is on. Looks like it's going against MacArthur Gordon. MacArthur Gordon picks up her first, team's fourth. Sacred Heart will inbound. Arnson will inbound up top to Kate Bernhoff. Bernhoff down to Stevens. Stevens underneath. Missed the shot, though. Rebounded by Katie Zimma. That's her second board. And here comes the Thunderbirds in transition. Out to Katie Zimma. Zimma looks to penetrate. Kick it out to Emily Zimma. She'll leave it up top for MacArthur Gordon. MacArthur Gordon trying to kick right side. Katie Zimma started her cut, and they throw it away. Turnover Thunderbirds, their 8th. Substitutions. Lexi Lawrence coming in. Leah Lubeck comes in for the Thunderbirds. Substitutions brought to you by Corey Berry Drywall of Ogama. Swickla back in for the Eagles as well. Full court pressure here. Arnson up ahead to Kate Bernhoff. They got Lawrence all alone underneath, and here is Lexi Lawrence underneath. That's the downfall of the press, and you're trying to trap. You're going to leave someone open somewhere. That time it was Lexi Lawrence. It's 16-0. 12:05 to play in the half. Here's Emily Zimma, and Zimma throws it right past Leah Lubeck. Turnover Thunderbirds, their 9th turnover of the evening. Sacred Heart leading 16-0. 12 minutes to play, first half. Swickla with the basketball, working against the press. Now it's Sunby, and Sunby is going to push it up the right side to Arnson. Back out to Leah Sunby, 11:48 to go. First half, 16-0 Sacred Heart. Skip into the corner. Arnson underneath. They give it to Bernhoff. Leave it for Lexi Lawrence. Her shot is blocked, but a foul called. So the foul call, this one I believe will go against Kennedy MacArthur. That'll be her first. Team's fifth. Into the free throw line goes Lexi Lawrence. Free throws sponsored by Amber Nefsker, Real Estate by Amber with Realty Experts. 701-799-4104. First free throw good for Lexi Lawrence. Of course, if you're looking to make a move in the real estate market, call Amber Nefsker with Amber Nefsker, Real Estate by Amber and Realty Experts. Second one is good by Lexi Lawrence. And an 18-0 start here for the Sacred Heart Eagles. Up ahead to Lubeck. Lubeck throws this one into traffic, but Kennedy MacArthur is able to pick up the ball that was tipped. She scores, and that'll break the scoring drought. It's 18-2. Sacred on top. Sacred Heart basketball. Pushing it up the floor, and that one is turned over, but Kennedy MacArthur stepped on the line. I don't think she really got started with it. So consider that one just being knocked out of bounds. Basketball in the hands of Horkin all the way across. They loft it inside to Lexi Lawrence, and Lawrence going to be tied up. Jump ball, possession arrow, Sacred Heart. And Lexi Lawrence, she is tall, goes 6 foot, so it's easy to loft it in for her. Inbound comes to Lawrence, plucks it out of the air, leaves it up for Ella Arnson. Arnson back out to Lawrence. Lexi Lawrence steps in. Short mid-range jumper is good for Lexi Lawrence. 8 points for Lexi Lawrence. It's 20-2. Up ahead, here comes the Thunderbirds. MacArthur skips it across to Emily Zimma. Zimma backs into the corner, back out to Kenley Severson. Severson back to Leah Lubeck. Lubeck will swing it left side to Zimma. Zimma, high post. Here comes MacArthur Gordon. The runner for MacArthur Gordon is good. Peyton MacArthur Gordon with the runner. 20-4. Coming back with it is Finley Horkin. 10:26 to play in the half. 20-4. Eagles leading. Left side, this is Swickla. Swickla will swing it back to Horkin. Skip into the corner to Ella Arnson. Arnson, she'll pop a three. That's no good. Long rebound. That's picked up by Leah Lubeck. Lubeck will give it to Severson. Severson will look to bring it across here for the Thunderbirds. Severson with the basketball. Bounce pass over to Kennedy MacArthur. MacArthur looks for the cutter, not there. Now Severson with it up top. Severson looks to drive, and Severson ran into traffic. Ran into Izzy Swickla. And Swickla is going to be called with a blocking foul. First personal on Izzy Swickla. Team's first. Leah Sunby back in. Sitting down is Ella Arnson. Substitutions brought to you by Corey Berry Drywall of Ogama. Inbound coming. They go left side into Leah Lubeck. Lubeck will loft a three. It's in and out. Rebounded by Kennedy MacArthur. MacArthur lost the basketball. Turned over. 10 turnovers on the Thunderbirds. Sunby on the return. Going to walk this one up. Slow the pace down with 9:44 to go in the first half. Sunby works left side. Swickla. High post. Risky at it. Knocked away from behind. Turnover number 3. Here comes MacArthur Gordon. MacArthur Gordon to the left side. Emily Zimma's going to try a three. That one's across. No good. Rebound. Poked out of bounds. Last touch by the Eagles. Out of bounds, so that means it'll be Thunderbird basketball. 20-4. Eagles leading Mahnomen-Waubun. Inbounds on the way. Goes to Leah Lubeck, who swings it up top to Emily Zimma. Zimma will back things out. Try and get the offense moving here. They go left side to Kenley Severson. Severson back to Lubeck. Lubeck with 8 seconds on the shot clock. Over to MacArthur Gordon. She turns and fires up a three. It's off the front of the rim. No good. Rebounded by Lexi Lawrence. Lawrence, Sunby up to Horkin. Horkin pushing into the corner. Now back out. Here's Leah Sunby. Tries a three. It's off the front of the rim, but she gets her own rebound. She'll try that one again. Good. If at first you don't succeed, you try and try again. Sunby for three. It's 23-4. Skip it up the floor to Kennedy MacArthur on the right side. MacArthur going to try a three and bank it home. Kennedy MacArthur with the bank shot and a timeout on the floor. Timeouts are brought to you by Gordon Construction of Mahnomen. Your Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard, 8:38 to play first half. Eagles lead the Thunderbirds 23-7.
For anyone that loves DIY projects, your locally owned True Value store on Main Street in Mahnomen is a shopper's paradise. They have everything you need for plumbing projects, electrical. They've got a full supply of paint and all of the painting supplies. They've got supplies for your outdoor projects, and of course, they've got the tools to get the job done. Stop by and see Ryan and Paige at your locally owned True Value store. For the DIY lovers, your locally owned True Value store is a shopper's paradise.
Market County Grain LLC is proud to support all the area teams. As you take the field or court, remember that hard work and determination leads to success both in sports and in the field. Just like you, we strive for excellence with speed, service, and solutions to keep our farmers moving forward. Play hard, play smart, and compete with confidence. From all of us at Market County Grain LLC, best of luck in the upcoming section tournament games.
Out of the break, it'll be Sacred Heart basketball. They lead 23-7 on Gold 101.5, KRJM, YourLiveEvent.com, and Garden Valley Television. Thunderbirds set up into the press. Horkin up the floor to Swickla, quickly to Risky. They work it to Lexi Lawrence, and Lawrence in for the easy left-handed layup. They break the press. Lexi Lawrence has got 10 points. It is 25-7. Left side, Emily Zema back into the middle to MacArthur Gordon. Brings it across over to Severson on the right side. Kenley Severson will move it back up top to Emily Zema. Back to Severson on the right side. Severson looking around. Kicks it over across to Leah Lubeck. Lubeck back to Severson. Severson, Lubeck inside down to Kennedy MacArthur, back to Severson. Severson, the runner off the bottom of the glass. Kennedy MacArthur tried a shot. Now it's a loose ball, and it's picked up by Finley Horkin, and here comes Leah Sunby other way. Sunby a little head fake. Missed the shot, but Sunby there for the rebound. Lawrence. Now the ball knocked loose. Sunby gets it back. Over to Swickla. They go right side, now lofting it into Lexi Lawrence. Lawrence off balance, couldn't get the shot. Rebounded by Kennedy MacArthur. And MacArthur will give it to Severson. Severson coming back across. 25-7. Sacred Heart leading over Mahnomen-Waubun. Corner to MacArthur Gordon. MacArthur Gordon calling the offense out. 7:20 to go first half. MacArthur Gordon, bounce pass to Kennedy MacArthur. Looking for the cutter, now back to MacArthur Gordon. She'll try to cut herself. And into Kennedy MacArthur, nice play. Kennedy MacArthur's got an easy layup. She's got 7 points. It's 25-9. Sunby back to the left side. Horkin over to Sunby. Sunby across half court. Leah Sunby will kick it left side. Finley Horkin with the basketball. Now back up top to Sunby. Offense is now moving. 6:50 to go in the first half. 25-9. Thunderbirds playing a zone. Swickla skips it into the corner to Horkin. Down low to Lydia Risky. Risky kicks it out to Sunby. She's going to try a three. That one's off the back iron. No good. Long rebound. That's going to be picked up by Finley Horkin. And she'll get the ball back from Sunby. Sunby in the corner. Dribbling out. Sunby. Quick move to Lexi Lawrence. Lawrence looking. Lexi Lawrence makes the move. Got the bounce and one. Lexi Lawrence. That thing hung on the back iron forever. And she'll go to the free throw line for one shot. Kennedy MacArthur picks up her second. Free throw is brought to you by Amber Nesker of Real Estate by Amber and Realty Experts. Your local experts for buying and selling homes. 701-799-4104. Lawrence shooting one. Free throw is good. So Lexi Lawrence now with 13 points rather. Substitutions, Macy Jaskin is checked in. Emily Zima back in. Lubeck and Kennedy MacArthur sitting down. MacArthur Gordon with the basketball. Into the middle to Macy Jaskin. Jaskin, right side, Severson. Severson back up top to Emily Zima. 6:09 to play in the half, 28-9. Here's Kenley Severson on three. No good. Rebound. Poked out of bounds. Last touch by Sacred Heart. So it'll be Thunderbird basketball. They'll inbound from their baseline. Inbound on the way. Goes up top to Katie Zima now to the corner. MacArthur Gordon makes a move on the baseline, drives her way in, throws up the shot. It's a little hard. Rebound, long rebound. We're going to have a foul on the rebound that MacArthur Gordon got to first. Foul is on Finley Horkin. That's her first, team second. Thunderbirds will inbound from their own baseline. 5:54 to go in the first half. Inbound, skipped into the corner to Macy Jaskin. Jaskin trying the baseline, tried to skip it across, and it's knocked out of bounds by Ella Arnson. That one poked all the way through. Stays at the Thunderbirds. MacArthur Gordon will inbound. Into Kenley Severson. Severson swings it over to Emily Zima. It's a 2-3 zone here. There's 9 on the shot clock and a foul called. Leah Sunby is going to be called with the foul. First personal, team's third. Thunderbirds inbound from their baseline, or from their far sideline. Inbound goes all the way across to Kenley Severson, right at the logo. Severson, top of the key, dishes. It's MacArthur Gordon on the baseline. The runner is up, too hard. Rebounded by Macy Jaskin. Her shot is blocked, but somehow ends up getting the basketball back. Jaskin out to Severson. 6 on the shot clock. Severson's got to shoot, and there's going to be a foul called. Did they count the basket? Severson with the shot, got it to go. Finley Horkin picks up the foul. Into the line goes Kenley Severson. To the Real Estate by Amber and Realty Experts free throw line. Possible three-point play here. Severson's free throw off the mark, no good. Rebound, it came down to Finley Horkin, and here comes the Eagles. Sunbeat out front, 5:14 to go in the first half. 28-11, Sacred Heart leading Mahnomen-Waubun up top. Kate Burnoff now over to Arnson, corner Sunbeat. Sunbeat lost the basketball, got poked out of her hands. It'll stay with Sacred Heart. Substitution coming in for the Sacred Heart Eagles. Checking in is Avery Choate. Kennedy MacArthur back in for the Thunderbirds. Our substitutions are brought to you by Corey Berry Drywall of Ogama. Inbound, and they quickly get it inside to Bryn Stevens. She missed the shot, and Katie Zima came out with the board. They get it out to Emily Zima, who will set the offense up. 28-11, Sacred Heart leading with 4:50 to play in the first half. Over to Kennedy MacArthur. MacArthur up top to Emily Zima. Zima, a little pick and roll down to Kennedy MacArthur, missed the layup. Rebounded down by Kate Burnoff. Burnoff to the left side, Arnson all the way across to Choate, and she got the handle and then tried to kick it out, did so, got it to Horkin. Left side, Burnoff lines up for 3. That one won't fall. Rebounded by Bryn Stevens. Stevens kicks it out. Burnoff, now it's Choate, missed the opportunity, then steps in, takes a jump shot, good for Avery Choate. Choate gets the basket, 30-11. A 19-point lead for Sacred Heart, and then a travel on the Thunderbirds, which is their 11th turnover. Lee Lubeck coming in. Emily Zima out. Back in for the Eagles. Comes, let's see here, who checked in for the Eagles? So I don't think they subbed anybody in. All right, so we'll go. 30-11. Eagles leading. Sunby. Right side, Choate out to Bernhoff. There's 9 on the shot clock. Ball is stolen. Turnover. Other way, here comes Katie Zima, the runner off the glass, too hard. Rebounded by MacArthur Gordon, and she'll be fouled. Offensive board there for MacArthur Gordon. She'll go to the free throw line. Free throws coming. Ella Arnson picks up her first. Amber Nesker of Real Estate by Amber and Realty Experts, the free throw line sponsor. First free throw off the mark. Your local expert for buying and selling homes, 701-799-4104. Arnson and Burnoff sitting down. Coming in, Greta Effhauser. Actually, no, it was not Greta Effhauser. Lexi Lawrence checked back in. Second free throw good for MacArthur Gordon. So coming up the floor, also back in, is number 10, Izzy Swickla. Right side, Swickla with the basketball. Swickla had it poked free, got it back. Thunderbirds go to a man-to-man defense now, playing tight. Up to Sunby as they push him deeper in the front court. 10 on the shot clock. Sunby looking to activate the offense. Right side, this is Choate. Now it's Stevens. Stevens has to get a shot off. Stevens driving around everybody but missed the layup. Rebounded by Kennedy MacArthur. Her 4th board of the night. Here comes Kenley Severson out to MacArthur Gordon. MacArthur Gordon driving, penetrating left-handed layup is good for Peyton MacArthur Gordon. 30-14. 2:55 to play first half. Sunby to the right side. This is Choate out to Stevens. Bryn Stevens looks for the open player, finds it on the right side. Choate once again. Choate steps in, free throw line, cut off. Has to kick back out to Sunby. Sunby back to Choate. Choate into the corner. Swickla. There's 6 on the shot clock. Here's Swickla, tried to feed it inside, turned over. The man defense is starting to frustrate the Sacred Heart Eagles. MacArthur Gordon coming back. Now hold up, leave it up top for Lubeck. Back to MacArthur Gordon. 2:17 first half, 30-14. Now the ball is going to be knocked free, and it's going to roll all the way out of bounds. MacArthur Gordon and Choate going after it. And his last touch by Sacred Heart. Lydia Risky is coming back in for Avery Choate. Substitutions are brought to you by Corey Berry Drywall of Ogama. 2:09 to play in the half, 30-14. Eagles leading the Thunderbirds. Severson with it out front. Right side, it's Kennedy MacArthur. MacArthur back to Severson. Severson, there's only 3 on the shot clock, 2 seconds. They're not going to get a shot off. And again, the defense providing issues for the Thunderbird offense. A shot clock violation there and a turnover. That'd be the 12th turnover of the half on Mahnomen-Waubun. 1:45 to play in the half, 30-14, Eagles leading. Left side, this is Swickla. Swickla inside to Stevens. Stevens lofts it right over the head of Lexi Lawrence. Turnover number 6 on Sacred Heart. So the turnover there will give the Thunderbirds the basketball with 1:37 to play in the half. And it'll be Kenley Severson to bring it up, handing it off. Zimma, left side, MacArthur Gordon back. Nope, tried to feed it to Katie Zimma, who was cutting. Stepping in front of it was Lydia Risky, took it away. And back the other way comes Leah Sunby. Sunby feeding right side to Lydia Risky. Now it's to Lexi Lawrence. Lawrence, short mid-range jumper is good. Lexi Lawrence just continues to hit shots. She's got 15 points. 1:05 to go in the half. Severson to Lubeck. Lubeck leaves it out for MacArthur Gordon. She'll drive in. Leaves it for Kennedy MacArthur. Step back 3 on the way. No good. Rebounded by Lydia Risky. Risky with the board. Gives it to Sunby. Sunby across half court. They feed left side. Swickla to Lawrence. Lexi Lawrence. One hops on the left foot and scores. Lexi Lawrence, another bucket. She's got 17. It's 34-14, a 20-point lead now for the Sacred Heart Eagles. Shot on the way, no good. Coming out with it is Lydia Risky. Risky back the other way, holding up. Defense catching up as well. Risky up top to Sunby. Sunby steps and a runner up. Good. I don't even know if Leah Sunby wanted to take that shot. It looked like she was stumbling and just kind of threw it up there, and it went in anyway, and she'll go to the free throw line. Lubeck with the foul, her first. Free throw line, sponsor, Real Estate by Amber and Realty Experts. Free throw good for Leah Sunby. 37-14, it's a 23-point lead now for the Sacred Heart Eagles. Lubeck out. Zimma back in. Out front here, it's a pass over to Kennedy MacArthur. Didn't take the 3, had a good look. Emily Zimma down to the baseline to Kenley Severson. Severson stops. There's only 5 left in the first half. Severson skips up top to MacArthur Gordon. MacArthur Gordon back to Severson. They're trying to get her a look for 3. She's not going to get a shot off. So the defense holds, and we go to the halftime mark with Sacred Heart leading Mahnomen-Waubun 37-14. Halftime report on the way. We'll go through the numbers, talk about the first half. At the half, it is Sacred Heart leading Mahnomen-Waubun 37-14 on Gold 101.5 KRJM, Mahnomen, Minnesota, YourLiveEvent.com, and Garden Valley Television.
Hi, I'm Kate, and I live in Warroad, Minnesota. It's south of Canada on Lake of the Woods. There's lots of outdoor opportunities like fishing, boating, hunting, things like that. And we do have a lot of local businesses, clothing stores, coffee shops, bars and restaurants. You know pretty much everybody. Everyone's gonna support you. Everyone's there for you. Warroad's a super safe community. It's a great place to raise a family. You never know what you can find in a community like this. I always think small town, but big hearts.
If a stranger walks up to you on the street and asks you for your money, that's called robbery. But when you walk into a bank full of people you don't know, you gladly hand over your entire paycheck. Walk into Midwest Bank, on the other hand, and half the time you can't get to the teller line before bumping into 2 friends and 3 neighbors. And those are just the people who work there. So you can hand your money over to some stranger, or you can go to Midwest Bank, the local bank. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
The World of Outlaws late models are coming to Norman County Raceway on June 30th, 2026. Infield seating, your chance to meet your favorite National Touring Series drivers, and much, much more. Tickets are available now at ncraceway.com. Order yours today.
And we'll see you June 30th, 2026.
Since 1981, Park Christian School has been educating the next generation of leaders in the Fargo, Moorhead, and West Fargo area. Park Christian's thoroughly Christian education and commitment to academic excellence has resulted in a confident tradition of student success. Students graduate from Park Christian School strong in their faith and well prepared for the rigors of college, career, and relationships. Call 218-236-0500 to schedule your visit or go online to parkchristianschool.org.
Performance Ag west of Borup with Eric today. And Eric, you've been around since 2013.
We're a full-service agronomy center. We have the fertilizer, seed, chemical, liquid fertilizer. We got our water there, and we'll have everything right in close proximity now with that new addition to our fertilizer building. Like we like to say at Performance Ag, we don't want all the business, just yours. So the best way to reach me is my cell number. It's 701-799-0356.
Our Peterson Farm seed reps, real-life seed heroes, well, they've been known to go the extra mile, literally thousands of extra miles every year. And when they're not driving gravel roads, they're out walking fields and sampling soil. When time is the enemy, they're there to save what's left of the day. Are all Peterson Farm seed reps seed heroes? I guess that's a yes. Peterson Farm Seed, we're that kind of seed company.
Since 1989, Phil Thompson and Associates has been one of Minnesota's leading crop and hail insurance agencies, providing critical financial services to agricultural operations. From bookkeeping and tax planning to payroll, we're here to help you succeed. And we're not just about business, we care about our community. That's why we're wishing all the area teams best of luck in the upcoming section tournament games. From Phil Thompson and Associates, affordable, high-quality service with a personal touch.
Halftime here at Ralph Engelstad Arena. Halftime report brought to you by Farmers Union Insurance, the Joe McCullum Agency of Bijou and Detroit Lakes. Call Joe for a free quote today, 218-844-5970. Well, the Sacred Heart Eagles lead the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds here at the half, 37-14. Sacred Heart got off to an 18-0 start. They led early. Mahnomen-Waubun is able to put a couple of shots together, but Sacred Heart has an answer for most of those shots. Thunderbirds struggling with some turnovers in the first half, although they switched their defense about halfway through and kind of forced Sacred Heart into some turnovers as well. But we sit here at the halftime mark at 37-14. Looking at the first half numbers, Mahnomen-Waubun led by Kennedy MacArthur. 7 points, 4 boards. Peyton MacArthur-Gordon, 5 points and 2 boards. Kenley Severson has 2 points and a board. She's 0 of 1 from the line. Peyton MacArthur-Gordon is 1 of 2. Thunderbirds as a team, 1 of 3 from the free throw line. They have 12 rebounds. Fouls, 2 on Katie Zimma, 2 on Kennedy MacArthur, 1 on Leah Lubeck, 1 on Emily Zimma, and 1 on Peyton MacArthur-Gordon. They've turned the ball over 13 times here in this first half. Sacred Heart led by Lexi Lawrence, 17 points and a board. She's 3 of 3 from the free throw line. Leah Sunby, 6 points, 2 boards in this first half. It's Finley Horkin, 2 points, 3 boards. She's 2 of 2 from the line. Kate Bernhoft off the bench hit a 3. She's got 3 points and 2 boards. And Avery Choate with 2 points in this first half. Sacred Heart, 7 of 8 from the charity stripe. They've got 6 turnovers in the game. Fouls, 2 on Finley Horkin, 1 on Ella Arnson, 1 on Leah Sunby, and 1 on Izzy Swickla here so far in this first half. Swickla went 1 of 2 from line. She had 4 points in this first half. Lydia Risky with 3 points and 3 boards. The Sacred Heart Eagles leading here at the half. Mahnomen-Waubun out-rebounded them 12-11, but Sacred Heart goes in leading 37-14. So your first half numbers. Halftime report brought to you by Farmers Union Insurance, the Joe McCullum Insurance Agency of Bijou and Detroit Lakes. Call Joe for a free quote today, 218-844-5970, finding you the best coverage to fit your budget. Take a break. We'll come back. Second half coming up next. Sacred Heart leads Mahnomen-Waubun at the half, 37-14 on Gold 101.5 KRJM, Mahnomen, Minnesota, YourLiveEvent.com, and Garden Valley Television.
The perfect destination for your next family vacation, it's Pinehurst Resort on beautiful North and South Twin Lakes near Nadawash. Whether you're looking to soak up the summer sun, maybe check out the fall colors, or you enjoy snowmobiling or ice fishing, Pinehurst Resort can do it all. You can check them out online at visitpinehurstmn.com. Make your next reservation for a perfect family vacation at Pinehurst, 218-935-5745. Pinehurst Resort on beautiful North and South Twin Lakes near Nadawash.
Fair Fun returns to Fertile, Minnesota, July 8th through the 12th during the Polk County Fair. It's 5 days of fair fun for the entire family, featuring great grandstand events, some of the best carnival rides around, a great lineup of free stage entertainment, 4-H exhibits, and of course, a huge selection of delicious food options. For more information, go online to www.polkcountyfairfertilemn.com. We'll see you at the Polk County Fair, July 8th through the 12th in Fertile.
Marijuana is now legal for people aged 21 and older.
I always tell my younger patients that using marijuana while you're young can hurt how your brain grows. It can harm learning, memory, and attention.
And they need to know that the use of marijuana is illegal for anyone under the age of 21. That means it's age restricted, just like using alcohol, tobacco. That means you have to be 21 or older to use it.
Be a team player. Talk to your kids. This message was paid for by the Cannabis and Substance Use Prevention Grant.
Buying and selling heavy equipment at purplewave.com saves time and money. We handle all of the details, including pictures, videos, marketing, titles, and payments.
It was almost immediately over the top with the customer service. I've just never ever experienced that before with any other auction service. They're constantly working for me as the seller, and I really like that.
Purple Wave Auction is straight, simple, sold.
Upgrade your toolbox and tackle any project with the latest from Ada Building Center, LLC. They've added a massive 24-foot Diablo display filled with everything you need, brand new to the store. From circular saw blades to framing blades and metal drilling solutions and diamond cutting concrete blades, Diablo has it all. Need fine finish or general purpose wood blades, high-performance crew driving bits? They've got you covered. Stop by Ada Building Center, LLC, Highway 200 East Edge in Ada, and see the Diablo difference for yourself. Your next project starts here.
Radio works. Radio gets your message heard. And when you can follow your audience everywhere they go, online, with R&J Broadcasting's digital marketing solutions. From social media ads to targeted display campaigns, our marketing team can help you grow your business with the perfect mix of radio and digital. Visit rjbroadcasting.com or email digital@rjbroadcasting.com to start your digital success.
Welcome back here as we leave our halftime report, which was brought to you by Farmers Union Insurance. Joe McCullough Agency of Bijou, Detroit Lakes, 218-844-5970. Well, starting the second half for the Thunderbirds, it'll be Emily Zimma, Katie Zimma, Kennedy MacArthur, Kenley Severson, and Peyton MacArthur-Gordon. Starting the second half for the Sacred Heart Eagles, it'll be Finley Horkin, Leah Sunby, Lydia Risky, Izzy Swickla, and Lexi Lawrence. We're underway here in the second half, 37-14, Sacred Heart leading. Thunderbirds with the basketball to begin the second half, and they'll come out and turn the ball over on a pass that's tipped and right into the hands of the Sacred Heart Eagles. They go right side. Finley Horkin will look it over. Skip it all the way across to Lydia Risky. Risky was quiet in the first half. Risky on the drive. And she traveled. Took one too many steps in there. So a travel on Lydia Risky will give the Thunderbirds the basketball. Full court pressure here. Emily Zimma to MacArthur-Gordon. MacArthur-Gordon staying in the middle. Kicks it left side to Emily Zimma, and Zimma will run it across to Katie Zimma. Now it's Kenley Severson, and that pass tipped to from MacArthur-Gordon right into the hands of Finley Horkin. Horkin will push it up the floor. Actually, it was Swickla up to Horkin. Horkin will drive, and Horkin will miss the shot. Rebounded by Emily Zimma, and Zimma's going to push back the other way. Leaving it left side for MacArthur-Gordon. And Izzy Swickla jumping, thinking she was taking a shot. She took out Peyton MacArthur-Gordon. So Swickla will be charged with her second personal. Wiped her right out. Inbound from the Thunderbirds going. Into the corner to Katie Zimma. She's all alone. She'll pop a three. It's off the mark, no good. And a rebound that Lexi Lawrence controls. Her second rebound. Here comes Sacred Heart. Horkin out front. Watched by Katie Zimma. Horkin will leave it for Leah Sunby. Sunby to Lexi Lawrence. Ball is tipped right back to Finley Horkin and right out of the hands, out of bounds. And it'll be Eagle basketball, 16:51 to play in a 37-14 Sacred Heart lead. Inbound will go to Lydia well, they get it into Lexi Lawrence. Lawrence will score, and she'll get one more on a three-point play. So Lexi Lawrence will go to the Amber Nefsker Real Estate by Amber free throw line. Foul went against Kenley Severson, her first. Free throw up off the mark. And a rebound controlled by Kenley Severson. Severson coming back the other way to Katie Zimma. Zimma just simply lost the handle of the basketball out of bounds. Turnover Thunderbirds, they're 16th. 39-14. Sacred Heart leading. Leah Sunby will bring it up the floor. Sunby will hand this one off to Horkin. Horkin stops top of the key, goes back to Sunby in the right corner. Sunby down to Lexi Lawrence. Lawrence makes a nice move in the post and scores. Lexi Lawrence continues to dominate this game. She's got 21 points. MacArthur-Gordon back over to Severson on the left side. Severson skips it across to Emily Zimma. Zimma threw this one away right over the head of Katie Zimma. The Thunderbirds turn it over 17th time. So that'll be Sacred Heart basketball as Leah Sunby will bring this one up. Sunby skips it up top, leaves it up top. Backdoor cut that is broken up. Lawrence tried to get Horkin, who was cutting baseline. Thunderbirds defense is able to break that one up. Next inbound goes to Lydia Risky. Risky back down to Lawrence. Lawrence is just so tough in the block. She'll be fouled.
Thunderbird foul on number 14, Emily Zimma, her second.
Emily Zimma is going to pick up the foul, her second. It'll be Sacred Heart basketball to Lawrence. Lawrence just takes that short-range jumper, and Lexi Lawrence from about 5 to 10 feet away, she is very tough to defend. 43-14. Severson to MacArthur-Gordon, almost a backcourt violation. Going left side to Kenley Severson. Severson skipping it all the way over to Katie Zimma. Zimma with a nice move, but the shot was partially blocked from behind. And it'll stay with the Sacred Heart Eagles. Kyra Walsh going to check in. Sitting down is Emily Zima. Bringing in Walsh to get a little bit of size inside to contend with Lexi Lawrence. The inbound will go out front to Kenley Severson. Bounce pass over to Katie Zima. Zima lost the basketball. Turnover Thunderbirds. Over to the right side. Here's Finley Horkin. Horkin driving off the glass. Couldn't get a shot to fall. Swickla is down to the rebound. Now a shot by Risky is no good. Then Kyra Walsh pulls down the rebound. Walsh to MacArthur Gordon. Here comes MacArthur Gordon. 15:02 to play. Here's a Severson drive and an easy layup on the left side for Kenley Severson. And a timeout on the floor, Thunderbirds. Timeout taken. Brought to you by Gordon Construction. We'll take a break. Come back. 43-16. Sacred Heart leading high school basketball.
You finally found the perfect car in racing blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
River's Edge Insurance Agency Halsted. 218-456-2172.
Keep going. More. No, stop!
Accidents happen. Illnesses happen. When you need timely, reliable care for allergies or respiratory infections, sprains, strains, or broken bones, or urinary infections, you can count on Riverview Health. Riverview Clinic in Crookston is open 7 days a week, weekdays from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., and weekends from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. For appointments, call 218-281-9595. When the unexpected happens, Riverview Health is here for you.
43-16. Sacred Heart leading Mahnomen-Waubun in high school girls basketball Section A quarterfinals. Winner of this game moves on to Tuesday to face the winner of the last game of the night, Lake of the Woods or Kitson County Central. Leah Sunby for the Eagles will have the basketball. She'll bring it across. Sunby works off of a screen, comes to her left. Sunby a little floater high off the glass, no good. Rebound is going to be tipped back all the way to Finley Horkin. Horkin with 4 rebounds. Bernhoff to Lexi Lawrence. Lawrence makes the move towards the basket, and she'll be fouled on her way there. Lexi Lawrence going back to the free throw line. And the foul going on. Kyra Walsh. Lexi Lawrence at the free throw line. Free throw line sponsored by Amber Nefsker. Real Estate by Amber with Realty Experts. First one for Lexi Lawrence is good. Your local real estate expert thinking about buying or selling? Call 701-799-4104. Real Estate by Amber and Realty Experts. Second one for Lawrence. Good. 45-16. 29-point deficit here with the Sacred Heart Eagles leading in the second half. Left side, MacArthur Gordon. She'll take the jump shot, and she'll be fouled on the arm. So she'll go to the free throw line. The foul goes against Finley Horkin. That's her third. Team second. Free throw lines again sponsored by Real Estate by Amber with Realty Experts. MacArthur Gordon. She went 1 of 2 in the first half from the free throw line. Substitutions. Ella Arnson coming in. Sitting down is Finley Horkin. One more free throw here for MacArthur Gordon. Second free throw off the front of the rim, no good. And Bryn Stevens was actually got the rebound, but she was standing out of bounds when she got it. So it'll stay with the Thunderbirds. So the Thunderbirds will inbound here with 14:25 to go in the ball game, and the inbound is tipped out of bounds by Ella Arnson. So the Thunderbirds will try this again. This time from the far sideline. Inbound will go to Kenley Severson. Severson holds up, leaves it for MacArthur Gordon. Now high post, Kennedy MacArthur. They play a triangle up top and a travel on Peyton MacArthur Gordon. Turnover number 19 on the Thunderbirds here in this ball game. So it'll be Sunby with the basketball for the Sacred Heart Eagles. Sunbeat coming to her left side. Goes up top to Ella Arnson, right side. Kate Burnoff. Burnoff fouled. MacArthur Gordon tried to get a swat on the ball and knock it free, but hit her on the arm. Her second personal, team's fourth. Sacred Heart to inbound. And the inbound goes into the corner to Bryn Stevens, now underneath to Lexi Lawrence. Lawrence, bucket no good, she'll be fouled. Kyra Walsh down there. I believe that'll be her second personal. Second on Kyra Walsh, team's fifth. To the line goes Lexi Lawrence, first free throw, good. Lawrence is 6 of 7 from the free throw line. Free throws brought to you tonight by Real Estate by Amber with Realty Experts, 701-799-4104. Second free throw is good. Lexi Lawrence now with 27 points on the evening. It's 47-16. Katie Zimmel swinging over to the left side. MacArthur Gordon looks for space, leaves it up for Kennedy MacArthur. Now it's Katie Zimmer on the right side. Zimmer back to Severson. Severson underneath the Kyra Walsh. Now it's slapped away by Lexi Lawrence. Substitutions. Finley Horkin, Lydia Risky and Lexi Lawrence, and Leah Sunby sitting down. Lexi Lawrence was a little bit hobbled in the first half early, but boy, she's really come back strong. She's had knee problems this year. Zimmer up top, through traffic, stumbles, throws the ball away. Right in the hands of Ella Arnson. As Arnson will swing it right side. Risky left alone. She'll try a three. That comes up well short. Rebounded by Kenley Severson. And Severson will come back herself with it. Here's Severson. Swings it all the way across to MacArthur Gordon. She's got to look at three. Takes it. And she drains it. Peyton MacArthur Gordon hits a three. She's got 8. 47-19. 13:05 to play. Finley Horkin across half court. Here comes Horkin. Wow, what a move by Horkin. Now down to Bryn Stevens. Stevens off the glass. Hard fought points for Bryn Stevens. She got him. And it's 49-19. Zim on the left side. That's the first Sacred Heart player, the second different player in the second half to score for Sacred Heart. It's been all Lexi Lawrence. Jump shot, no good. Rebounded by Kenley Severson. Severson spins to the rim and scores. 49-21, Sacred Heart leading with 12:26 to play. Horkin hands it off to Burnoff. Burnoff kicks it out. Here's Ella Arnson. Arnson to the left side to Risky. Risky moves it back up top to Horkin. Finley Horkin kicks it over to Kate Bernhoff. She'll look to drive, leaves it underneath, and Bryn Stevens got the roll. Bryn Stevens with the bucket, 51-21. Severson, left side. Zimmern goes underneath and right off of Kyra Walsh's hands. Turnover Thunderbirds. Izzy Swickla coming back into the game. Kate Bernhoff will sit down. Emily Zimmern for Kyra Walsh. Our substitutions brought to you by Corey Berry Drywall of Ogama, 218-204-0143. Coming up the floor with it now is Finley Horkin. It's a 30-point Eagle lead with 11:43 to play. Arnson, right side, back to Risky. They'll swing it over to the left side. Swickla into the corner. Now down low to Bryn Stevens. Stevens out to Horkin. Horkin tries a three. It's no good. Rebounded by Izzy Swickla. Swickla underneath again to Stevens, and they swing the pass up top. Arnson, corner, Risky. Back down to Bryn Stevens. Stevens off balance, missed a shot. Rebounded by Emily Zimmer. And Zimmer will bring it back the other way. Working it right side to Kenley Severson. Severson inside look, dangerous pass, and it's stolen away. Then trying to clear it out. Izzy Swickla swung the ball and lost the handle and threw it out of bounds. Lubeck coming in for the Thunderbirds. Katie Zim out. Lexi Lawrence back in. Bryn Stevens out. And the substitutions that are brought to you by Corey Berry Drywall of Ogama. Thunderbirds to inbound. Goes all the way through, and it's going to be turned over by Mahnomen-Waubun. 51-21. Here comes a drive. They leave it inside for Lexi Lawrence. Lawrence was filling the lane right alongside Ella Arnson. Defense closed on Arnson, left Lawrence alone. She's got 29 points. It's 53-21. Here's MacArthur Gordon. Out to Severson. Severson swings it all the way back through to Leah Lubeck. Lubeck has it poked free, but Zimma picks up the loose ball. Back to Lubeck. She'll try a three on the way. It's no good. Rebounded. Swickla was pushed from behind. Kenley Severson is going to be the recipient of a foul. Severson's second personal, team sixth. Macy Jaskin in for Kennedy MacArthur. 53-21. Eagles leading with 10:34 to play in this ball game. So coming up with it here is Finley Horkin. Horkin across half court. Horkin to the high post of Lydia Risky. Risky coming around. Leaves it for Ella Arnson. Arnson trying to find some space. Now over to Swickla. Swickla back to Horkin. And Horkin will go left side. Here's Ella Arnson. Looks at three. Good. Ella Arnson buries a triple. It's 56-21. Now it's Kenley Severson over to Emily Zimma. She'll try a three. That one's off the mark, no good. Rebound all the way out of bounds. Last touched by the Sacred Heart Eagles. 56-21. 9:58 to play. Inbound coming, bounce pass to Emily Zimma, who lost the handle right to MacArthur Gordon. She'll take the baseline runner. It's no good. Lydia Risky is there for her fourth rebound. Up the floor, they quickly work to Ella Arnson. Arnson to Lexi Lawrence. It's poked around and ends up in the hands of the Thunderbirds. And here comes Peyton MacArthur Gordon. MacArthur Gordon steps through. The runner is up for Peyton MacArthur Gordon. That's no good. Rebounded by Lexi Lawrence. Lawrence going to dribble out. Gives it up top to Finley Horkin. 9:29 to play. 56-21. Eagles lead. Horkin right side. Ella Arnson. Arnson will give it back to Risky as they go left side to Swickla. Swickla. Now they go inside to Lexi Lawrence. Lawrence back out. Here's a wide open three for Izzy Swickla. Rimmed in, rimmed out. No good. Rebounded by Kenley Severson. 5 boards by Severson, and she'll look to return in transition down the right side. She'll hold up and pass the ball to Zim on the left side. Now inside MacArthur Gordon. MacArthur Gordon, her shot is stolen away, blocked partially, and back the other way. Here comes Finley Horkin. It's actually, it is Horkin. Holds up on that right side. And they'll give it to Swickla. Now inside to Lexi Lawrence, and a foul. And the running clock now with 56-21 lead for the Sacred Heart Eagles. Macy Jaskin picks up her first. Team 7, so it'll be 1-1 for Lexi Lawrence as she'll go to the Real Estate by Amber free throw line. Amber Nefsker, 701-799-4104. When you're ready to make a move, contact Amber. Front end, no good. Rebounded by Kyra Walsh. Walsh pulls down the rebound, and here comes the Thunderbirds. 8:10 to play. Zimma, high post right through Kennedy MacArthur's hands. Turnover Thunderbirds, their 25th turnover. And a timeout. Timeout, Eagles. We'll take it. 8:01 to play in the ball game. 56-21. Eagles lead the Thunderbirds.
The Seed Specialist. Talk to Mitch at Select Ag on Highway 59 in Mahnomen. 218-936-4026. Select Ag is a Pioneer seed dealer. They carry corn, sunflower, alfalfa, and they have Extend and Liberty Link brand soybeans, and they deliver. Plus, ask Select Ag about crop protection as well. Select Ag, 218-936-4026. Talk to the Seed Specialist, Select Ag in Mahnomen.
56-21, 8:01 to play in this one. Sacred Heart leading Mahnomen-Waubun. The winner moves on to Tuesday to play the winner between Kitson County Central and Lake of the Woods. A game that'll be going on here following this one. You'll be able to hear it on KKCQ FM 96.7, and you can also view it on yourliveevent.com and Garden Valley Television. So Leah Sunby with the basketball. Sunby off the screen. Pick and roll to Bryn Stevens. Free throw line jumper, good. Bryn Stevens with 6 points. Makes it 58-21. Emily Zimma works to the right side to Kennedy MacArthur. Back to Zimma. High post is Kenley Severson. Backside cut to Lubeck, and Lubeck's going to be tied up. Jump ball. The possession arrow is favoring the purple of Sacred Heart. So it will be Sacred Heart basketball. 7:21 to play. Sunbeal trotted across. Sunby handing it off to Horkin, now to Swickla. Swickla, wow, they set that up nicely, but Risky missed the layup. Rebounded by Kenley Severson. Got too far underneath the basket and just couldn't get the right shot angle. Right side to Lubeck. Lubeck, inside look. Ball is knocked around like a pinball. We got bodies on the floor. Kyra Wall's picking it up. Now it's Kennedy MacArthur downtown. Couldn't get the shot to fall. Rebounded by Lydia Risky. And Risky is coming back. Here comes Lydia Risky across half court, right side. Finley Horkin up top to Leah Sunby. 6:40 to go, 58-21. Sacred Heart leading this one, right side. Horkin will leave it to Risky. Risky's got a wide open three, and that's good. Lydia Risky buries a three. 61-21. Eagles keeping the heat on. High post, Severson is in trouble. Extra pass, stolen away. Turnover number 27. Back the other way, left side. This is Leah Sunby. Sunby out to Risky. Thunderbirds have scored just 7 points in the second half. Left side, Risky. They go inside to Bryn Stevens, and a foul. Going to get Kyra Walsh. Gave her a little push from behind. Her first. It'll send Bryn Stevens to the free throw line. Free throw line sponsored by Real Estate by Amber with Realty Experts. Amber Nefsker, your local expert. 701-799-4104, where every client is a win. So into the game. MacArthur Gordon checked back in. At the line is Bryn Stevens. Stevens, the 1-and-1. First one, good. Sacred Heart sent Kate Burnoft in. Also, Avery Choate in. One more here for Bryn Stevens. Second free throw for Stevens is good. Also in
the game for the Eagles, number 13,
Greta Effhauser and Kindley Novacek in as well. Up the floor comes the Thunderbirds. Zimma at 63-21. Sacred Heart leading with 4:45 to play. Inside to Kennedy MacArthur. MacArthur's shot is misdirected out of bounds.
in the game for the Eagles, number 30, Mackenzie Jerswald.
And they'll send in Mackenzie Jerswald. Sacred Heart does. The inbound goes up top to Katie Zimma. Over to Emily Zimma. Now to Kenley Severson. Kick out. Emily Zimma will try a three. That one rims across. Rebounded by Kennedy MacArthur. And the next shot goes out of bounds. So the Sacred Heart Eagles with the sub down here. Mackenzie Jerswald into the ball game. Thunderbirds will inbound. Here's a drive by Peyton MacArthur Gordon. Couldn't get the shot to fall. Rebounded by Kenley Severson. Severson is able to kick it out. Here is Emily Zimma. The runner in the paint is off the mark. Next rebound is down to Kate Bernhoff. Bernhoff with the rebound. But turned over by Sacred Heart. And now it's on the Thunderbird side. Pass goes through. Substitution. Leah Lubeck coming back in. Emily Zimma will sit down. So the inbound coming here with 3:13 to play to Lubeck. Lubeck goes right side to Kate Zimma. Into the middle to Kenley Severson. Back out to Zimma. Zimma has it poked away. It goes off of a couple of Sacred Heart Eagles. Substitutions. Ella Arnson coming in. Delarose Cleveland in for the Thunderbirds. Arnson in for the Eagles. Substitutions are brought to you by Corey Berry Drywall of Ogama. So the inbound coming here for the Thunderbirds. goes into Kennedy MacArthur, and her shot is blocked, but a foul called as well. So free throws on the way. Ella Arnson with the foul. To the line goes Kennedy MacArthur. First one for Kennedy MacArthur is good. Free throws sponsored by Amber Nesker with Real Estate by Amber with Realty Experts. 701-799-4104. Second free throw, good. MacArthur makes one of two at 63-23, 1:59 to play. Bringing it up here is Kinley Novacek. Bounce pass going to the right side. Kick it back out to Jerswald. Choate. And now a pass, a ball that's stolen away. And on the run is Leah Luback. Luback lost the basketball. And I think they called a foul. Potentially.
Eagles foul on number 32.
No, they did. Avery Choate picks up the foul, her first, team's fourth. Here's Leah Luback shooting some free throws, and the first one is no good. Thunderbirds are just two seniors. Kennedy Bray, Kyra Walls, Kendall MacArthur checking in. Kennedy MacArthur, Kenley Severson, Peyton MacArthur-Gordon all sitting down. 1:09 to play. Last one here for Luback. It's no good. And the rebound is still loose. We're going to finally have a whistle. Possession arrow in favor of the Thunderbirds. Under a minute to play. Stick around. We got the post-game report coming up. We'll have all that for you. It's coming. Inbound from Kendall MacArthur goes to Kennedy Bray. Bray up top to Luback. Luback works to her right side. Bray will give it back to Kendall MacArthur and a foul. Push from behind.
Eagles foul on number 13, Greta Effhauser.
Greta Effhauser picks up her first personal. There's 25 seconds to play. Kendall MacArthur will inbound. Into the corner to Delarose Cleveland. She'll drive in. One-hander, no good. Rebound, tipped out of bounds. Stays with the Thunderbirds. Emily Zimmer, Katie Zimmer coming in. And the two seniors, Delarose Cleveland, Leah Luback, nope. That'll do it. So the Sacred Heart Eagles victorious 63-23. Mahnomen-Waubun will end their season at 9-18. Sacred Heart continues on at 24-4. Post-game report on the way. We'll take a break, come back. We'll have your numbers for you. Final tonight, it is Sacred Heart defeating Mahnomen-Waubun 63-23 on Gold 101.5 KRJM, YourLiveEvent.com, and Garden Valley Television.
State Bank of Lake Park has been serving customers for over a century. State Bank of Lake Park offers checking, savings, and money market accounts, as well as certificate of deposit and IRAs. Home loans, consumer loans, commercial, and ag loans are just some of the services you can find. Their sound financial advice and outstanding service is something customers have come to depend on. Visit them online at www.statebankoflakepark.com or at their locations in Lake Park and Hitterdal.
At Team Industries, we are grateful for the dedication and hard work that drives us forward every day. To our team members, your passion fuels our success. And to our valued customers, your trust and loyalty inspire us to keep innovating. Together, we've built more than just products. We've built lasting relationships. Thank you for believing in our mission and helping us shape the future. Every challenge overcome, every milestone reached is a testament to what we achieve together. You make Team Industries the team we are today.
The Thunderbird Booster Club is proud to support and cheer on the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds. The Thunderbird Booster Club encourages everyone to show your Thunderbird spirit. Stop by the Waubun School Store. Check out all of the new clothing and gear available to show your Thunderbird pride. Let's go, Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds. A cheer from the Thunderbird Booster Club.
United Valley Bank's initials are UVB, and that B is a verb that helps people just like you succeed. UVB amazing, with the support of our powerful financial tools, friendly bankers, and local decision makers. UVB adventurous. UVB the best version of you.
It's all about you. United Valley Bank, our roots make us stronger.
Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
When you have a project that requires rock, gravel, crushed asphalt, or crushed concrete, or you need some trenching work done, call Visser Trenching of Ada. They'll move the dirt, they'll haul the rock, they'll take care of you. They do a great job. Call Visser Trenching Ada, 784-4381. Good luck, teams, from everyone at Visser Trenching.
Well, our post-game report is brought to you by Franzen Investment Services and Kurt Fillion, your wealth advisor. Tonight, the Sacred Heart Eagles victorious as they got a win 63-23. Our game summary is brought to you by TDS Fertilizer and Trucking of Fertile. As the Eagles jumped out to an 18-0 lead to start the game, and they just kind of cruised from there. The Thunderbirds really struggled to score the basketball. They would lead at the half, 37-14. Second half, the struggles continued, only scoring 9 points in the second half. And the Sacred Heart Eagles getting the ball inside. Lexi Lawrence, a dominant performance here tonight with 29 points. And Sacred Heart moving on. They will get the winner between this next game, Kitson County Central and Lake of the Woods. So that'll be coming up here. Sacred Heart now 24-4 in the season. Mahnomen-Waubun will end their season at 9-18, graduating 2 seniors. That's your game summary. Summary is brought to you by TDS Fertilizer and Trucking of Fertile. Kurt Fillion is your wealth advisor with Friends and Investment Services. Post-game report sponsor, and we'll continue with more in the post-game after this from Ralph Engelstad Arena on Gold 101.5 KRJM, yourliveevent.com, and Garden Valley Television.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
American Crystal Sugar Company, with their 4,000-plus employees and shareholders, are deeply rooted in the communities of the Red River Valley. They're committed to the sustainability and growth of their business and to improving lives in the places where we work and live by investing in people, our communities, and the future of American Crystal Sugar. Visit crystalsugar.com to learn more about scholarships, grants, volunteerism, donations, and more through the Community Roots American Crystal Giving Program, growing strong community roots. American Crystal Sugar Company.
These years are a stepping stone for a bright future at the Waubun-Ogama-White Earth School District. They work hard to make a positive influence on the students from grade school all the way up to high school. Without guidance and leadership, life after high school can be even tougher. Skills and work ethics taught at the Waubun-Ogama-White Earth School District make this process to adulthood easy. Good luck to all the students throughout the school year from the entire staff and administration at the Waubun-Ogama-White Earth School District.
If you're ready for a great meal, head over to West Main Pizza in Ada and Dilworth. They have a variety of pizzas like Supreme, Barbecue Chicken, The Reuben, Grandma G Sloppy Joe, BLT, Hawaiian, Vegetarian, and more. West Main Pizza also serves nachos and tacos, great pasta dishes, panini sandwiches, subs, and salads. West Main Pizza at 320 East Main Street in Ada and 111 15th Street Northeast in Dilworth. Check them out online at westmainpizza.net.
Farmers, are you shopping for a bank that has many flexible options tailored to fit your farm's unique financing needs? Franzen Bank is an approved Farmer Mac lender, meaning they can offer long-term, fixed-rate loans on equipment, land, operating lines of credit, and more. Being a Farmer Mac approved lender also means Franzen Bank can get you a decision quickly. Learn more at franzenbank.com/farmermac. Franzen Bank and Trust. Real people, real results. Member FDIC.
Postgame report continues here from Ralph Ingliston Arena in Thief River Falls as our stars of the game brought to you by Pinehurst Resort on beautiful North and South Twin Lakes near Nadawash. Find them online at www.visitpinehurstmn.com. Well, stars for the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds. Kennedy MacArthur, the star, 9 points, 5 boards. I thought she played really well here tonight. Did an excellent job, and she is our star from the Thunderbirds. From Sacred Heart, 2 stars. I named Lexi Lawrence a star. Boy, she had a real big night here tonight, played really well. Also, Leah Sunby, a star of the game. I thought Leah Sunby played really well here, as well as the Sacred Heart Eagles get the win. They are moving on at 24-4. Mahnomen-Waubun will end their season at 9-18. Those are your stars of the game, presented to you by Pinehurst Resort, beautiful North and South Twin Lakes near Nadawash. Visit pinehurstmn.com for more information. We'll take a break, come back. Post-game report continues after this on Gold 115 KRJM, yourliveevent.com, and Garden Valley Television.
Did you know one of the leading employers in northern Minnesota is the White Earth Reservation Business Committee? With more than 1,100 employees, we're proud to offer careers in healthcare, education, technology, marketing, communications, and more. And with competitive wages, it's worth the easy commute. Ready for something new? Visit whiteearth.com today to see career opportunities. The White Earth Reservation Business Committee. Your future is closer than you think.
At Wild Rice Electric Cooperative, we're more than just your energy provider. We're your friends, your neighbors, and partners in progress. With a deep concern for our community and a commitment to teamwork, we're dedicated to empowering every member we serve. From lighting up your homes to supporting local initiatives, Wild Rice Electric is here to energize our community. Because when we work together, we all thrive. Wild Rice Electric Cooperative, empowering you, empowering our community.
At LifeCare Medical Center, it's our honor and privilege to serve the healthcare needs of our communities here in northern Minnesota. We take great pride in our compassionate staff, dedicated physicians, and wide range of services we provide. Our primary mission is to provide quality care for a healthy life. From birth to elderly, we serve you at every age, caring for generations, caring for our communities, caring close to home. LifeCare Medical Center.
Our Peterson Farm seed reps, real-life seed heroes, well, they've been known to go the extra mile, literally thousands of extra miles every year. And when they're not driving gravel roads, they're out walking fields and sampling soil. When time is the enemy, they're there to save what's left of the day. Are all Peterson Farm seed reps seed heroes? I guess that's a yes. Peterson Farm Seed, we're that kind of seed company.
Post-game report brought to you by Franzen Investment Services and Kurt Fillion, your wealth advisor. Time now for our Wild Rice Electric Power Performer of the game. Wild Rice Electric, your member-owned cooperative. Hear the energy, be the power with Wild Rice Electric. Well, tonight that goes to Leah Sunby of the Sacred Heart Eagles. Boy, she has got some energy and she just flies around. She hits shots, she can drive, she can do a lot of things. And Leah Sunby, wow, what a great performance here. Had 6 points and 2 boards, but played really well and really had a lot of energy here. A lot of powerful performance for the Sacred Heart Eagles. So congratulations to Leah Sunby. She's our Wild Rice Electric Power Performer of the game, presented to you by Wild Rice Electric, your member-owned cooperative. We'll take a break, step away, we'll come back. We'll have your Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. That comes your way next as our post-game report from Ralph Fingelstedt Arena in Thief River Falls continues after this.
Welcome to 413 Mechanical, your premier destination for precision welding and industrial solutions in the Grand Forks region. Specializing in steel and pipeline, structural welding, and complex pipe fitting, our skilled team delivers exceptional results every time. We also excel in plant maintenance, millwright services, and comprehensive preventative maintenance programs. We would also like to wish the best of luck to the Sacred Heart Eagles in tonight's game action. Visit 413mechanical.com to learn more about us or call 218-791-2482.
Well, let's talk a little bit about our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, brought to you by Enbridge. Life takes energy with Enbridge. Tonight, the Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, Lexi Lawrence. 29 points, 3 boards for Lexi Lawrence, playing on a bad knee. She's just a junior. Boy, she had a great performance here, so congratulations to Lexi Lawrence. She is the Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. She'll receive a free t-shirt courtesy of Enbridge. Life takes energy with Enbridge. Well, let's get into the final numbers here. And we'll start with the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds. Numbers, Kennedy MacArthur, 9 points, 5 boards. It was Peyton MacArthur-Gordon with 8 points, 2 boards. Kenley Severson, 6 points, 7 boards. Just 3 Mahnomen-Waubun players scoring here tonight for the Thunderbirds. 3 of 9 from the free throw line. They had 23 rebounds. Ended the night with 27 turnovers. End the season at 9-18, graduating 2 seniors, that being Delarose Cleveland and Leah Lubeck. Sacred Heart, they're led by Lexi Lawrence, 29 points, 3 boards. It was Leah Sunby, 6 points, 2 boards. Lydia Risky, 6 points, 5 boards. Bryn Stevens off the bench, 8 points and a board. Ella Arnson, 3 points. Finley Horkin, 2 points, 4 boards. Izzy Swickla, 4 points, 2 boards. Kate Burnout, 3 points, 3 boards. And Avery Choate with 2 points. Sacred Heart was 13 of 16 from the line, 20 rebounds. They end the night with 11 turnovers. They're now 24-4. They'll move on. They'll meet the winner between this next game. That would be Kitson County Central and Lake of the Woods. Well, that'll do it for the broadcast here today from Ralph Fingelstedt Arena in Thief River Falls. Again, thanks to all the sponsors. Oh, wait, maybe we'll, actually, we're going to leave it here because we're going to have John Severson join us. He's coming right up here right now. So we're going to have a chance to talk with John Severson, head coach of the Thunderbirds. So we'll keep it here. And we'll bring John Severson into the broadcast, head coach of the Thunderbirds, following the loss to Sacred Heart. Tough loss for the girls tonight, but you knew you had your hands full coming in and just didn't get the start I think you needed to have here tonight. Your thoughts after this one?
Yeah, if you're gonna pull an upset, you gotta start better than we did tonight. You know, a lot of that was being a little nervous, some nervous jitters, but the majority of it was East Grand Forks Sacred Heart taking care of business. I mean, they knew exactly what they wanted to do, and they were able to do that. They were able to frustrate us a little bit with their defense, and they were able to get it inside. And Lawrence, every time she touched it inside, she made us pay.
And she's a tough person to contend with. She brings so much of that size inside and can hit those little jump shots. So you really have to have a solid plan defensively.
You do. And you know, we're a little undersized on her there. I was really proud of Kyra when she went in there and she did a nice job. Kyra's got some size and she hasn't. A lot of people don't know she hasn't played since she was in 4th grade. You know, so. I was glad to see her come out there and she's improved a lot over the year and did a nice job on Lexi tonight. But yeah, tip your hat to Sacred Heart. They're a good team, and Lexi, she's been hurt, and boy, what a tough gal she is to get out there and play this second half of the season and play as effective as she is too. You know, I mean, on both ends of the floor. They're well coached, good team, girls that love to play basketball.
And obviously, I mean, your girls, what a season. You know, I mean, battling with some inexperience, battling with some injuries and whatnot to start the season. Boy, they had a really impressive season.
Yeah, you know, at time, I think the biggest thing, you know, take away from this season was just our youth and inexperience. I think to be able to handle the grind of a 4-month season when you're in high school is I mean, it wears on you as a parent, as a coach, all that kind of stuff. It's as a radio broadcaster. I mean, it's a long season, a lot of traveling, lots of, you're dealing with snow, cold weather, the whole thing. And you got to have some experience and a real love for the game to be able to handle that as a player. And our guys are, it just wore on us a little bit. It was a little more than we could handle at times. And then at times, we really, really played well. So, there's some young gals that have a lot of potential, and that's where we'll end it right there. Is just its potential until you go develop it. So hopefully, the last couple of years can get them a little hungry and want to get back here and want to be a contender instead of an underdog all the time when we come up here. That would be that's a goal for us. So. We're going to back off for a couple days here and just kind of reflect a little bit, and hopefully the gals in the off season will get some work done.
John, I'll connect with you here this week. We'll do a final wrap to the season. I appreciate you coming up here, and congratulations on a great season.
And I appreciate that, Sean. I appreciate all the coverage you guys do, and I just want to make sure, and I'm sure we'll talk about it in our final interview, but Leah Lubeck and Delarose Cleveland are two seniors. I don't know if everybody understands, they're solid basketball players, but those two are top-notch individuals. We're going to miss them just because of the individuals that they are. They're very good people, and they're going to be very successful, and hopefully we can get a chance to talk about them more later.
Absolutely we will. John, appreciate it, and congratulations.
All right, thanks a lot, Sean.
You bet. John Severson, head coach of the Thunderbirds, joining us here following the loss. That'll do it for the broadcast. Again, thanks to all the sponsors. They make it possible. Please patronize the advertisers that you've heard and seen throughout the broadcast here this evening. Final score, Sacred Heart over Mahnomen-Waubun 63-23. From Ralph Engelstad Arena today on Gold 101.5, KRJM and YourLiveEvent.com, along with Garden Valley Television, I'm Sean Bierk. Have a great weekend, everybody.